All right. Home free, story of my life. Let's go. But first, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Check out my new music video and single, Outlive My Life, wherever you get your music. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks. It's really cheap. And subscribe to the Words Like That Arts and Media Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now shut up and get to it. Okay.
Written in these walls are the stories that I can't explain.
Austin taking lead here, nice.
I leave my heart open, but it stays right here empty for days. She told me in the morning she don't feel the same about us in her bones.
Rob, man.
Seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone.
Nice harmony there.
And I'll be gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is
Chris, okay.
open wide. The way that I've been holding on so tight, with nothing in between. The story of my life.
All right, let me stop it right there before they get going on that chorus. Okay, so this song, it's one of their more popular videos. I didn't think I knew the original song, so I went and checked it out. And when it hit, I saw it was One Direction. I started watching the video, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like this. This is that modern folk pop or pop folk, whichever way you want to go with it, that was out like 10 years ago or so. Maybe it started about 12 years ago. Mumford & Sons, they were a little more folky, less pop, but I know Philip Phillips really kind of brought this into the forefront with that song Home after he had won American Idol. When I was listening to the One Direction video, when they hit the chorus, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I know this song. I remember when this was out, and I remember hearing that chorus playing over the radio, but I'd never really paid attention to the verses, never really listened to it. It's a really good song. I'm not a One Direction fan. So after I'd listened to that, I was like, this is going to be perfect for Home Free, particularly from this era, because I knew it was an older cut, and they are just killing it. I love that Austin had the lead starting out, then they switched to Rob, and Rob did something a little different with his voice than what I've heard before. He made it sound somehow younger, not that he's not younger here than he is now, but I mean even in comparison to other Home Free songs that I've heard from this era. I really, really love the tone, his delivery there. Chris Rupp, who I have yet to really hear a lot of. I've heard him on some, but it's been a while, I think, since we've really done any that are this old, have Chris on it instead of Chance. He took a couple of lines there, sounded really great. Now they're getting into the chorus, and Austin is sounding phenomenal. So let's finish this.
I take her home, I drive all night to keep her warm, and time is frozen. The story of my life.
Oh, wow. It's unexpected.
I spend her love until she's broke inside. Oh, the story of my life. The story of written in these walls are the colors that I can't change.
Yeah, I need to go back and do some more of Chris's solo stuff too. I was doing some of them, kind of got out of it.
Open, but stays right here in its cage.
Man, he sounds great.
I know that in the morning now I see us in the light upon a hill. Oh, although I'm unbroken, my heart is untamed still.
And they've still got the pop and the folk, but you can also hear the country coming through on this.
And I'll be gone tonight. The fire beneath my feet is burning.
Also, the intercut here with them just having fun. It's really nice touch for the video.
With nothing in between.
Oh, nice, yeah. Great bass from Tim there.
I drive all night to keep her warm and
Tim getting a moment here.
But baby, running after you is like chasing the clouds.
Okay, I didn't know if he was gonna drop down that low or not.
The story of my life, I take her home, I drive all night to keep
Okay,
her
Austin's
warm
going
and
low here for him.
time
Anyway.
is frozen. Oh, the story of my life, I give her
Oh yeah, great harmony, great harmony.
until she's broke inside. Oh, the story of my life, the story of my life, the story of my life, the story of my life.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, that was great. And I love how every one of them had a moment. I've talked about this all the time. Whenever each member of the group has a moment to shine, Adam doesn't always get that, but his kit is so prominent in these songs most of the time that's his moment. His moment is the entire song, but the rest of the guys, the lead vocalists, each got a moment there. And I wasn't expecting that when it started out. I figured, okay, well, it looks like they're going to go with Austin, but I guess I should have, because with One Direction, they switched up on the lead vocals, which is what One Direction did. They had, what, it was like five lead vocalists in that group. Again, didn't really follow One Direction. But anyway, great rendition of the song. They kept the core pop folk element, but they also injected some of their country sensibilities. You could tell in the delivery and the vocal stylings. Tim there, one criticism, which he'd already had a really good bass drop in there, which was excellent. But I say criticism, more of a personal preference. I would have loved at the end of, I think he had the bridge at the end of his part in the song, if he would have dropped down on that last note. I think I would prefer that. But if he had done that, that might have taken away from Austin dropping down an octave on that next chorus coming up. So that may have been why they chose to do that, why Tim didn't go low, because that was unexpected for Austin, the group's tenor, to drop an octave lower, and his voice sounded great doing the first part of that last chorus. Or I guess they repeated the chorus after that. But anyway, coming off of the bridge, I should say, they sounded excellent. Again, Chris, I've got to get back to checking out some of Chris's solo stuff. I was mixing that in with the home free stuff, putting on the pole, and it would often win on the pole. I need to go pull one of his and put on the pole there, because I really enjoy Chris's voice, and I have not heard him as much take lead as part of home free, and I'd like to hear more of that. I think there are some more Chris songs with Chris taking lead in them that I haven't heard yet. And I also know, again, he's got his own solo material out there that I'd like to check out. Yeah, that was great, as usual, from the guys. Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, consider supporting us on Patreon for the full episode. Subscribe to YouTube if you hadn't already, and we'll see you soon.